Hi, it's Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about the exercise called the Easy Bar Skull Crusher versus chains. This is a great tricep exercise. It's a really great way to improve your bench press and your arm size as well. So I've got a giant Easy Bar here that's rackable. I think this makes this exercise tremendously easier. By all means, you could set this up over just like a regular utility bench, have somebody hand it to you with the smaller Easy Bar. But these rackable ones are freaking awesome, and I love that this one's got a like axle grip feel to it, so it's fatter, it's more comfortable in the wrists, and it's going to feel better on the elbows. Now we've got our chain set up like our regular bench press. So if you want to set chains up for your bench press, we've got a YouTube video for that. You can check that out on our channel. But we've just got that set up here, and then I've got the Easy Bar in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down and perform the exercise, but understand there are two different grips here, so find the one that's most comfortable for you, and I'll show you those here as well. But what I would suggest, if you got it in a rack like this, figure out where you want your hands. So me personally, I like the narrow option. I don't like the way this feels. Okay, this just doesn't feel good on my elbows personally. I really like them here in the closer option. So I got my palms up. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm basically getting like a bench press position. I'm not going to like arch and get my shoulders all set and all that kind of stuff, but I've still got my feet rooted. I'm in a good strong position here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unrack the weight, bring it out over my face, let the weight settle because the chains are going to provide some stability, and then I'm going to bend my elbows, drop my backside of my palms towards my face, and then come up. See, now I scoot away a little bit here. There we go. So as I come down, keep my elbows good and high. What you don't want to do when you do this exercise is you don't want to have your elbows come down like this. Okay, keep the elbows good and high, drop it straight back, and then back up. And then you would rack. Now, another option that you can do is you could do this backwards. So what you would do, notice how it's hitting the rack all the time. What you would do is you'd scoot it the opposite way in your rack, get set up, and then that way, if you have this kind of J-hook problem that I do here with this one, and at least in this rack, my other rack doesn't have that, then I can unrack it, drop it over my head, do the exercise, bring it forward, and then I don't have to worry about it. So you've got a couple different options as how you want to set that up, and really just find what works best for you. Now when it comes to doing an exercise like this is mainly an accessory based exercise. You're going to do this after all your bench press work or your overhead press work or what have you. However, I really think sets of 8 to 10 work great for an exercise like this. You do want to kind of feel them heavy, but the chains to me are a game changer. Because as we get down here, usually people are having elbow problems and stuff with heavy skull crushers. Nice thing is, we get in that big stretch position, we're going to relieve some of that weight in the chains and the ground, but we're still going to get an awesome contraction. We're still going to get a heavy extension exercise, which I think is vital for having good, strong triceps and arms for the bench press. So when it comes down to an exercise like this, honestly, probably 8 to 10 reps. You might do 12. When it comes to your chain weight, 1 to 2 chains per side is really probably all you're going to need. I don't think you're going to need a whole lot more than that. I mean, you could, but then you're going to lose some load down here in the bottom, and you're just going to be basically getting a terminal extension exercise out of your triceps. And then you can do this for about 3 to 4 sets, and that should be good. And again, I think this, again, probably one of your main tricep exercises. Think of it as kind of the same level as like a dip, so to speak. So that's this awesome skull crusher variation exercise. Very easy to set up. You got some different ways you can perform it. If you got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.